What's up, guys? This is Dan.
And Corey.
And we're going to be going through another 5-star guide for the case of The Drivers Seat.
Part 2. The Black Residence.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to tell you how to make it to the Black Residence, getting all the clues and all the interrogation correct. So, what you're going to do is you're going to turn immediately left after you're done talking with Mrs. Black. You're going to go to the dining room table, and you're going to pick up the newspaper and press A to read the story.
Newspaper seems such like an archaic way of communicating, because, I mean, we have iPads and stuff, but they didn't.
Yeah. So, you're going to turn around, go into the kitchen, and on the kitchen table, you're going to find a receipt for an Instaheat water heater.
Which is not in my house.
Yeah, we don't have Instaheat water heaters, which is upsetting.
But apparently murder comes standard.
Yes. Right next to that receipt is an Instaheat water flyer. Just inspect it. Make sure you press A to turn it around. Scroll all the way down, and that will pick up the clue.
Because I know when I want to turn something around, I like to press A.
Yep.
My girlfriend isn't too happy about it, but...
So, next you're going to walk into the bedroom, walk over to the closet, and you're going to inspect this train ticket.
To Seattle.
Seattle's very rainy, and I don't know why you would want to go there.
Unless you have a mistress.
Yeah.
Apparently Seattle's the state of mistresses.
It seems so. Spoiler alert. Then you're going to walk over to this dresser, look at the glasses case, press A to open it up, and you're going to find that they are Stenzel glasses. So they are a match to the glasses found at the scene in our last video.
I would think the bigger giveaway would be the fact that the guy in the picture is the same guy that's in the picture next to the glasses case, and not the fact that the glasses match.
I don't care. Well, next you're going to look at said picture and press A, and you're going to find this message from a lover that is not Mrs. Black. So, Adrian has a mistress.
And Cole apparently has some form of ability that allows him to read objects in the room, because I'm not sure how he knew there was something behind that picture.
Next, you're going to walk over to this nightstand. You're going to pick up this matchbook here, press A to open it up, and you'll see Cavanagh's bar. So, what you're going to do then...
Do you think in like the 1940s they still had peanuts at bars just sitting out? There is nothing nastier than bar peanuts.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Because everyone's all drunk and they're digging their fingers in, and you don't wash your hands when you're at a bar because you're too drunk.
Right. So you're going to walk outside, and you're going to walk around to the side of the house with Cole using his amazing psychic powers of knowledge. And
his amazing plumbing skills.
Yes.
He would put Mario to shame.
Mario would be out of a job. And you're going to try to put together the Instaheat water heater from the on the outside. Just pretty much follow what we do here, and you should have this down to a science.
Also, if you have any problems, just pause it at the end, and it should be pretty obvious what you need to do. So, do that.
So, after you complete it, you find a missing piece, and Cole deduces that it is the piece that was found at the scene in our previous video.
Which does not bode well for Mrs. Black.
No, it does not. Then you should get the music cue saying that you have all of the clues.
And get stuck on that planter.
Don't get hung up on that planter. That's a tricky one.
Don't get hung.
Mm-hmm.
I always get hung. The next thing you're going to do is not talk to Mrs. Black, but go to the phone because you want to call dispatch, and we're going to let you see the omniscience of the dispatch lady. So let's take a listen.
Putting you through now. Bell 1247. How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Cavanagh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Cavanagh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
So that was the omniscient lady who apparently can tell you anything within 3 seconds.
Yeah, there's no Google, there's no nothing. So after you are done talking to omniscient woman number 1, you're going to sit down to talk to Mrs. Black. The first question is going to be about the Slaughterhouse receipt you found in the back of Adrian's car.
And just remember, you can't spell slaughter without laughter.
No, you can't. This is a truth, so press A. You believe her for whatever reason, even though it looks fairly suspicious that she might have killed Adrian.
Which is evident by the fact that the pipe behind her house is covered in blood.
Yep. Next, you're going to ask if she knows where Adrian is, if he has any hideouts or whatever. She says she has no idea where the hell he is, so you press A for truth.
Because she's been pretty truthful this round.
Yeah, so batting 1,000, 2 for 2.
Yeah.
By the way, this witness yammers and yammers and yammers and
So,
yammers.
if you get tired of listening to our yammering over her yammering, just feel free to look in the info section, and it'll tell you exactly what you need to know.
Next question is about the Stenzel glasses case. She will be telling the truth about whatever the hell she says. I stopped paying attention after a while.
Obviously, so did her husband.
Yep. I now understand why he has a mistress. Next, you're going to ask about the photograph in the room. She is maybe the worst liar I've ever heard in my entire life. She's looking around. Her tone completely changes. This is a lie, so press Y. It's your first lie on traffic.
It's your first lie that counts towards your 5-star rating as well.
Yes, it is.
So, congratulations for losing your virginity to lying.
Yay! But when the screen comes up for you to pick evidence, scroll down to concealed message and press A. This will present the concealed message to her, and she will tell you that she knew about it and that Adrian apparently thinks she's stupid, but I can't imagine why.
I wouldn't say he thinks she's stupid, but, I mean, would you want someone who yammers as much as she does?
No.
No offense, ladies.
No. Yammer.
So she's going to talk some more because apparently that's her MO, is just to talk, and apparently Cole Phelps gets
I don't even think she beat him to death with the pipe. I think she just talked him to death. Next, you're going to ask about the Cavanagh's matchbook. She's going to tell you that Adrian pretty much lives at the bar, so he's pretty much the town drunk. She's telling the truth, so press A.
You know, building off of what you just said, maybe she was talking so much that he beat himself to death with the pipe.
I wouldn't be surprised. And finally, you're going to ask for her alibi. She's going to say that she was just sitting at home.
Alone.
Which,
by the way, is not a very good alibi if the police ever come to your house.
No, it's not. So try to hang out with people.
All the time.
And
that's going to wrap up the guide, even though she just yammers on and on. A few ending tips. Once again, make sure to have your partner drive in order to minimize damage. Make sure to turn off the audio cues for the clues, and be sure to turn off the ability to skip action sequences, because that'll raise your stars by at least 2.
If you're not 5-starring it.
If you're not 5-starring it.
So you're going to leave, and you're going to go out to the car.
And once again, partner needs to drive. You're going to walk through this beautiful ottoman-looking thing.
I don't think that's an ottoman. I think you're absolutely wrong with what that is. And you're going to head to Cavanagh's bar.
And eventually you're going to get into the car and head to the bar. Remember to subscribe. Remember to rate. Give us some comments. And any final words?
Just to let you know, part 3 will be coming up. That guy's very pissed off that you walked in front of his car. But our next video will be coming out. We'll be covering the finale of this case. We'll be going to Cavanagh's bar and other things.